Good morning. All right, so I am not camera ready, and it is early in the morning, and I'm sitting here having my coffee, grounding myself, and I had a thought that woke me up this morning, and I thought I'd share it with you. Of course, this is my channel, Universe Connection channel, and this is where it's not like I'm putting my whole life out here. I'm just giving you some ideas and some experiences that I'd like to share, because I have these ideas that pop and I'm like, wow, can I share that? Can I actually help someone else to identify something that could make a difference in their own lives? So, I wake up, I'm laying in bed, and, I'm like thinking, okay, I don't get into my head about dramas or things that I cannot control, or, assumptions or things. So when I start having some kind of weird thoughts and stuff, I kind of set it aside. And I said, that's not for me, or, we're not there. And right now, I don't need to deal with that. So that was part of my video that I did on swipe. I see you're swiping your thoughts, because you don't have to think any of those thoughts, because you don't need to get looped into drama. So let me get to the point. I woke up this morning, and the thought that came to me was, I like to drink more water. And the reason why, because there's an opposing part of that. And I don't want to focus on the opposing part of that, because then I'm going to give my attention to that. So when I talk about Universe Channel and all the stuff that I have learned and read about, law of attraction, assumption through Neville Goddard books, also, frequency, quantum physics, things that I wanted to examine more, thinking that was my solution to living a healthier, stable life. And, getting all those theories and ideas and philosophies and, things that just really express more, or at least, and then grounding, because grounding is a very good factor. Your nervous system, sorry, it is early. I'm still drinking my coffee, and I could say that I can be embarrassed right now, but I think I'm being authentic. And these are my morning moments that I sit in the living room to go into my day. So I got up with the idea to drink more water. So I thought I should journal about it. And I journal. And that's another thing. When you start putting your thoughts on paper and concrete, and your hand in motion, that's very powerful in manifestations and law of attraction. When you write about something, you're actually putting it down, and you don't have to. And that's where the subconscious, meets you there to, like, oh, this is what Vivian wants. Yeah, I want to drink more water. Do I add anything that would state why I want to drink more water in the negative? No. I can just say I drink more water because it's good for me. I drink more water because my body loves water. I drink more water because it's relieving my body of toxins. All positive, all good. And that's, drinking more water is a good way to start. So I'm going to give you a tip here. So what I'm saying is, when you listen to your inner spirit, you can go spirit wise or inner being, or anything that your mind, what comes into your mind's eye, whatever and you can use whatever works for you. And when you hear it, then you follow through. How does that work? You just keep saying it. And that's how you embody a new version of yourself. A new state of being. Just one thing. For me, right now, I'm embodying something new that I desire. A healthy body, a healthy way. And it's just taking one action. I drink more water. I like more water. And you'll start seeing how you follow through with that. So that could be with anything. Everybody is using abundance. Well, I'm abundant. Yeah, I'm abundant everywhere. And that concept kind of like through the law of attraction, I want money and da-da-da-da-da. Well, how about just saying, I'm abundant, and then just write about it. I know it's, I've learned through the years of all this, and I've written about affirmations and things that kind of get you all stirred up, and then you get all worked up because you start looking, oh, is it happening? Well, I'll be honest with you, it does happen, but when you look at it, you kind of stop the cycle or the energy and all that is said in when you start checking. Just state that I like or anything. For me, I like to write about, I like that I have a good day. And guess what? My days turned out good. I know, I don't want to ramble, and I'm looking at the time. This is all new for me too. So I'm embodying a new version of myself in the most messiest way ever. But I think if I don't get myself out there to actually try something new, because I say yes in one of my books, then I'm not going to do it. I'm not taking those leaps and bounds. And this is very, it is very, very unpolished, unpolished, and a version of me that I think is being exposed in the most authentic way. And I don't know if I'll ever publish this, but if I do, I want to say thanks for joining me this morning while I have my coffee and my thoughts, and I'm writing about. So I'll show you my I might have showed you a little bit more tendons. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I do to get myself set up for the day. Yeah, a lot of people don't like to expose themselves, and this is very, you don't have to expose yourself like I do, but I want people to see that living life is just so delicious. And when you can get it, it just expands so much more for yourself. And you start to relate better to your thoughts and your actions. And you start noticing how powerful you are. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe. If you want to get more quirkiness out of me, well, you won't, but I'll show you my quirky, because I'm getting to know a new version of myself. and I'm really proud to say that. Yeah. Anyhow, have the best day ever. Peace out.